Ding, 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 ding. Today we have a special. He's a country guy. We have a truck and our ex hates us. Coors Light, Bud Light in the back of my truck. And this is what we do. We set in two. I put a chew in my mouth. I like whiskey and I drink to forget. Cause when I forget, I don't even let things bother me.
Boars, kid. And here we are.
Let's go!
With Justin Federico. My man, the myth, the goddamn legend. That was the greatest intro we've ever had. Welcome to After Dark, bro. That was literally
After Dark Country Edition.
the best intro that we've ever
I think
had.
we killed it.
We literally...
The best part was at one point I looked to my left and he was like...
He was getting down. Getting down. Which, I mean, you were hitting the table as if you were drumming. Brings me to my first question. Did you not start in the music industry as a drummer?
I did.
What happened? How did you go from drumming to belting out beautiful music?
The pandemic happened, and it was really difficult to make money as a drummer without an avenue to work. There was no place to play other than if you had like a streaming.
I never thought about that, actually.
Are you vaccinated?
Also, did you get that?
Cheers, brother.
So we will introduce him, though. This is Justin Federico. Every time I say his name, and then I see him, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I feel like you should look more like the sax player from the Lost Boys than a country music artist, honestly. But Justin Federico, amazing country music artist. Fucking, you do crush, dude. Like,
thank you.
I saw you. We're not even boys. Like, I don't even know you. I saw you live one time and I texted you. I was like, yo, what's up, boy?
How'd you text
How
him?
you doing? No, I messaged him on Instagram and I was like, hey man, I saw your show. Like, fucking, you crushed. Me and Amanda went to one of our favorite places. I won't mention the name.
Say it.
Not gonna mention the name, but we went to one of our favorite places. We were about to leave. Guy fucking bringing in all his shit, sweating. Dude, he's a big man, like me. Like you don't, you have to move your own shit as a big man, you're gonna be sweating. He was sweating. I'm like, how is this motherfucker gonna perform?
Summer?
Summertime. Got up there, started singing, and I looked at Amanda and I was like, dude, we can't leave. We gotta stay for a few songs.
This got
Stay for a few songs. One of the last ones that I heard you play was Wagon Wheel, by the way. It was one of my favorite songs ever. You fucking crushed it.
Thank you.
And then I hit him up on Instagram and I was like, hey man, fucking loved it. Gonna be back. When are you playing next? And he just happened to be playing on my birthday. So I was like, we're gonna go. And then he messaged me back and he was like, hey, aren't you from that podcast? And I was like, yeah, this is my dog. And then we just became friends. And he crushes.
So then you got him to come here and we just had that opening intro. Fire. Killed it.
The best intro we've ever had.
I'm going to lean away from the country for 1 second. So you're not vaccinated.
I need to find vaccinated.
I mean, during COVID, did you get a COVID vaccine? I'm not vaccinated, so you don't have to act like we got you. I'm part of the A team. I could sell my blood and my sperm.
Thankfully, my immune system is
Still running at full speed. Peacock, are you vaccinated?
A-okay.
But you guys have good immune systems?
Yeah.
Funny thing is, actually today is my 4-year anniversary of being diagnosed with fucking multiple sclerosis.
I saw that.
So my immune system sucks ass. But
You're crushing
also
it.
not vaccinated.
And you're still here.
Believe it or not, I did not die.
So during COVID, Yo, we're still here.
It's real.
Yo, the AI shit we have is working great.
We're going.
What did you do? Did you end up during COVID going like live, and is that how you figured out that you could sing?
No. So I played a lot pre-COVID. Played drums. I mean, you name it. Jazz bands, blues, whoever would hire me. I was playing 5-6 days a week, and pandemic obviously shut all that down. I was delivering packages for FedEx.
Okay.
During the pandemic, I couldn't sit at home and get a check.
Yeah.
It just was. It's not how I am.
Because somebody's wondering, the phone that we're going live on just fell. We'll post that on Instagram as well.
It's our intern, Maddie.
Yeah.
She's fired. So if you're looking for unpaid work, hit us up.
So anyway, back to it. You were delivering for FedEx.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine sitting at home and getting money for nothing. So I was working 6-7 days a week, and that was pretty much throughout the pandemic. In addition to that, I was going to school to become an electrician, and so I had a lot going on, despite the world being in
Shambles.
complete chaos.
Yeah.
And in what little time I had, I was just playing guitar on the couch.
Were you sad at the time?
Sadder than any country song.
So I get like when you were playing drums behind, because you were playing other instruments behind other people the whole time. You're listening to these motherfuckers sing. Were you just like holding it as a big secret? Like, hey, I can sing better. Like you were just playing the drums, the little drummer boy, well, big drummer boy. But like you're just playing, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, by the way, I can sing way better than you. Like, how does that happen?
Well,
Or did you not know?
So one of the big things for me, thank you. One of the big things for me that allowed me to get as much work as I got was that I could sing harmonies, and I had a good understanding of melody and harmony. Yeah. And so it wasn't really a secret. The thing that really pushed me in the direction of doing it full time and leaving.
Who did?
No, just the thing.
Oh, I thought you said a name.
No.
Okay.
It was a culmination of things.
It sounded Lebanese. Like, I think, you know. Like,
I thought you said
who said
Latina.
that?
I was like, are you married?
I am.
How long have you been married?
But wait, hold on. What was the thing that
2.5
pushed you?
years. So, I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself to be like an alpha necessarily. I'm more of a loner than anything.
Okay.
Like leave me a loner, but
Love that.
You do
it's kind of
kind
a
of
song title.
you do have to kind
Not
of
yet.
be an alpha to be a loner, though.
Maybe.
At the same time.
I just wanted to control my own destiny. I didn't like the way that, to a certain extent, there's some, not like political, but there's politics involved, and being somebody that is available at somebody else's beck and call is a lot different than being the guy that picks up the phone and makes the phone call. I'm getting me the work, so it's the buck stops here kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
You
had a
learned
hard
during
time.
COVID that the buck did actually stop.
Like, hey guys, I want to do live shows, and they were like, no, you're wearing a mask because everyone else is going to be masked up, and also you can't be within 100,000 feet of people.
So then after
Right,
COVID,
that
at
kinda
what point
sucks.
were you like, all right, I'm going to go for this? And when did you start getting like gigs?
So as things started to open back up, New Hampshire and Maine.
Got an attack dog.
Get
Yeah.
Hold them back.
So security dog.
They're called the COVID
Always the
police.
little dogs too. So New Hampshire and Maine sort of opened up before mask.
Especially with outdoor too.
And so that's kind of where it started. I was playing a little bit of bass and singing, and playing some guitar and singing for other people.
Yeah.
And fortunately, I had some really good friends that, before I had my feet under me, had me come out and paid me to play. And I got to a point where I was doing that and working full time, and I had a conversation with my now wife.
Hell yeah.
Why am I not doing this
As
for
you
myself?
Does she ever
And,
get jealous when like you're out
yes.
singing and girls are just throwing their panties at you and shit?
I was at a show, actually, one of his shows.
And you threw your panties at him?
Unnamed place. It wasn't me, but there was someone from the crowd that took their panties off and threw them right at his head.
Was it
And
his wife?
No, it wasn't. She was like 72 years old, so I kind of felt bad for him. But at the same time, like, get it, dog. I love that. I was happy for you. No, that never actually happened. But you do, like, your live performances, you're going into like bars and stuff and like low-key places where I don't think that they expect a voice as big as you have. And you're fucking crushing, dude. Like I said, the first time that I went, I was like, I heard you sing a song, and I was like, yeah, we have to stay.
Thank you.
Like we had to be somewhere else in like 10 minutes. And I was like, we're staying for at least 3 or 4 more songs. Like,
Because
yeah,
I do
great
want to
voice.
ask, what you mean by like she gets jealous. Is it a real thing or are you joking?
So,
Because like I feel like that's a really hard part about like making it in anything is like you have to have somebody that can stick with you, but at the same time not be.
yeah, it is definitely, it's a thing, but I mean, I'm coming up on 3 years into it now, full time, and 500 almost shows later, and so maybe for the first 200, I'd get the text, it's 9 o'clock. Where are you? It's like,
no!
I have like 5 more songs to play. Like I'm playing until 9:30. Like, no, but she knows.
Yeah,
She knows like where I'm at. She knows. Obviously, she knows where my heart's at. I'm very lucky that I get to play. I play a guitar. Like how silly is that? But yeah, she knows that.
And is she on board for like this? I know you have told me earlier, Peacock had told me like you're thinking about even going to Nashville. And is she like a ride or die? And that's probably one of the hardest parts. Like if you were by yourself, you can kind of do whatever you want. But then it comes to a point where like you need to find that one person, and thank God, hopefully, and from what I've been hearing, you've been raving about her like you have. And like you're like, hey, we might have to go to Nashville. And she's like, let's fucking get it.
So I'm not supposed to talk about it because, but I'm going to.
We can cut it.
I'm not supposed to talk about it because she doesn't, she's not a huge fan of certain people knowing that we might be packing up and leaving.
We'll fight them. But who are they? I'll fucking let them know.
Time out.
Sorry,
There's a gentleman that just walked in here
He's
with a blue label, I think, or something.
It is blue.
I don't know what the hell is happening. Why did you do that?
When you just have friends that are good friends,
I don't even want to cut you off. I walked in here and I'm looking, I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
That is a cut-worthy shot.
Yeah.
We just got
this guy just pouring us blues.
Oh boy.
Let's pause quick.
What a fucking
So we had to pause. We're sitting here mid-conversation. My buddy, Disney came down earlier. He lives here, and I was like offering him a drink, and all of a sudden he comes down. I offered him Johnny Walker Black. He's like, fuck Charle. I gotta step up on his ass. His bitch is down here. He brings out Johnny Blue, 4 glasses, perfect ice cubes, pours it to us. We're gonna introduce him. Jason, thank you.
Yeah.
And because of it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of you. I'm gonna throw you on the show. So welcome.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what I can bring to it, whatever. I was like, just speak whenever you want. Say anything you want. There's no rules here.
Jason, you know what you can bring to it? Johnny Blue.
And honestly, going from black to blue is kind of wild.
It's not fair.
It's not even fair.
We skipped about like 6 bottles.
Yeah. So like he's like, and I took my first sip. He goes, do you know how expensive this is? I said, yeah, buddy. I was like, I don't even want to drink it. That's how bad I feel, but we appreciate it. All jokes aside.
He literally came down here, flopped his dick on the table and says, do you know how good that tastes?
And if you want to see that dick, you go right to Candia, New Hampshire.
It's probably my favorite thing to do, but like check out my OnlyFans.
And we're going to put his OnlyFans link right here. Perfect. Beautiful.
It's probably my favorite thing to do. Anyway, back to where we were. We interrupted him. He was telling us about how he's not supposed to talk about his move to Nashville, but he's gonna. So let's hear about it.
Yeah, so we're definitely, we're starting to take steps towards, how are we getting there, and so yeah, it's kind of a hush hush thing on her end because she doesn't want people to know that she's going to be
dipping.
Yeah, but it makes sense. There's so much going on down there. It's the epicenter for all things music. Even if I were not to level up any further, I don't want to say that, but if we were on pause and we were just playing music and just enjoying
Life.
the amount of music, it's so prevalent. And the attitude down there is different. Everybody's so happy to see people. There's no, I'm sure there's some people that aren't happy, but
no, you're right. They are. They're very, very happy.
I do want to say this. I went to Nashville with Maddie actually recently, and everywhere we went, there was like a new country singer. Like whether they were good or bad, but like most of them were really good. And I'm sure these places pay like a decent amount. You can just kind of make a living, even just like crawling through.
Yeah.
And like, even if you can get up there and get a residency anywhere, like at least you're somewhere, and you're in a place where like it's a little warmer, people are a little nicer, and it's a good time. So like, it's maybe just for the better, even for a year. You never even know that. Is there like a routine you go through before you sing? Like, do you drink before? Do you do your voice thing like la 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 la?
He does that. He's actually called me on the phone doing that. I literally pick up and I'm like, hey, what's up, Justin? He's like, la 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 la. I'm like, bro, what, again? Are we really doing this again?
Or is it just kind of like
great,
a get
bro.
there, like let me play a cornhole game, bury these motherfuckers?
He also drinks a gallon of milk before he goes on.
Milk is always a great choice. Dairy products are.
So that's where you can take a shit midway through. Yo, let me get that 2%. I want extra diarrhea tonight. Guys, 1 second. I'm gonna shit my pants real quick.
It lines your throat, bro. That's
Well,
why the guy from Queen was such a good singer. Because he had other stuff lining his
He's
throat.
like this. Oh, my tire's flat. He's gonna hold it in. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, what is obviously jokes aside, what is your routine before you start? Other than plugging your asshole.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah, dude. Gotta make sure the thing doesn't go off. He ain't wrong for that.
Thank you for these shirts.
Thanks for the shirts. We love this. But, dude, have you ever been mid-show? Never, because you've never done a show. But can you imagine if you were mid-show and you were like, oh, my dog just died. Hold on, I have to poop.
No, actually,
you have to get up
my
and
uncle
leave,
told me
dude?
during the flights on September 11th, they had to take a break.
Because they had the shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And then, how's your uncle doing?
He's dead.
Well, he was the one that was driving.
Oh, God.
I don't know if I can post this.
God.
I might get fired. Not, I own my own business. Yeah, he was driving it, and he landed it perfectly into that building.
Oh, boy.
You know what? He wasn't vaccinated either.
Feel free to throw your hand up if you don't.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's get back.
This is more for us humor. For
Are we
later.
live? Oh my God, we're live!
Oh boy.
Do we have anybody watching? Delete them. We know where you live.
No, to get back on track and to get a little wholesome here.
Yes.
I will say, Justin, I've been friends with on
Jason. Oh, Justin.
No, Justin.
Okay.
He's Jason. He's Justin. No, so they like social. Like we're friends through social media. But I will say one thing. I do fucking love the fact that like your relationship with your wife. Like if you follow you on Facebook or Instagram, you can tell that you love your wife. I'm a big fan of that. Like I feel like there's so many, fucking musicians, anything out there like that just like don't post shit like that. You post some wholesome gay shit, dude. Like you're a big teddy bear, and I just kind of want to hug you sometimes. Like you fucking.
You know who doesn't love their wives?
Do that shit.
Uh-oh.
Me and Jason.
You and Jason went through some other shit.
Yeah.
But like, no, I do. I love the fact that she supports you. I love the fact that like you brought that up to her and she didn't call you crazy. Because like, what are you doing full time? Well, she probably did, but like, we didn't hear that, so no, she didn't.
Is she one of the people watching live?
She might be. I think that for her, so I'm.
Nashville.
No, she. I say all kinds of wild shit. Not as wild as that.
There's gonna be divorce papers on your table when you get back home.
No, I mean, listen, you have your own business, so you get it.
I obviously am joking too.
But like you, I'm sure to a certain extent when you have downtime or when you have time that you set aside to like war plan or like what ideas do I have? How can I conquer the world?
Be better, yeah.
You know, what business ideas
Calm
do
down,
I have?
Larry, what are we getting at?
Well, no. So my wife has heard every stupid, crazy,
It's like when I'm getting a haircut.
every plan, like.
Yeah.
So I think when I finally said we're gonna do music, she was like,
But you're good at it.
"That one, do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Let's
That's the one. Do that one."
But she believes in you, and she believes
Yeah.
that you can do it. And that's the biggest thing with it, dude. If you're with someone and they don't believe in what you're doing, like, for Amanda believes in what I'm doing with like the podcast, and I'm not trying to do it for a living, but like she believes in it, and she like gives me feedback, and she does this, she does that. Charles looking at me funny, like, what the fuck?
She's like, cool it on the 9/11 jokes.
We're like we're in the beginning stages of this. Like, it's not making us dollars.
I'm gonna have to ask Danny
But she-
Botticelli and Frank Morocco. To
No,
help me
but
out.
she will literally like, she'll be like, dude, this is good, this is good, this is good, you should switch this. Like, she gets into it, and she gets happy, she gets excited for it, and I'm like, that's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
And with what you're doing, that, like, you're talking about moving to a whole different place.
Yeah.
And she's like, fuck yeah, I'm down for it. I love that.
Well, it's
She's
the real. It's the
best.
real you. Like, so she sees.
Yeah.
She sees the real you.
Yeah, and
when
she
you're
sees the
doing this.
potential.
And that's.
And
So a lot of
that's-
times we obviously push the limits here, but like in a sense too, like I'm sure you have to push it. How do you write your music? What like motivates you? What do you think of? Is there like a spot you sit at? Is there? Because I think that's like what a lot of people wonder. Because obviously we started the show, we were joking like, oh my truck, my this, my that. But like, do you actually write down like truck, banana, ex-girlfriend? Like, what do you do?
So it's. I actually.
Page 47 on Pornhub.
Jesus Christ.
Don't
She
read
was
the
listen. She
comments.
was
Do not
having a
read the
really
comments.
difficult time. She was stepmother. No,
The stepmother and her
it was,
son.
I listened.
There was only one bed on the vacation.
There are no country songs about being stuck in a dryer. I'm pretty sure.
Listen, me and my son are away in Florida. There's only one bed.
You could be the one to create this.
I'll be the one.
No,
It's a real epidemic.
I will.
It's
I
an
will say,
epidemic.
Very, like,
is.
You need to get a sun vaccine.
Shout out to Trey
They-
Lewis.
they need to put
if you
better
want if you want to
labels.
hear dirty country songs.
Yes.
Trey Lewis for sure.
But how do you write your music? Real talk now. I'll joke aside.
Honestly, it's you listen to a lot of people talk about songwriting and inspiration and how it like just comes to them. Earlier, I don't remember what we said, but it's on the tape. Like that's a song title. A lot of it starts that way.
I forgot what it was.
A lot of it starts that way. Like it's a quick, you can't win them all. Oh, that's a song. That's a song title.
And then
Like
do you
little,
kind of get
like,
lyrics in your head
taglines.
as you go with that?
Yeah.
Like, that's a good song title.
Dogs.
My dog's dead.
It ain't the size of the dog in the fight.
Whoa! Hit us. All right, yo.
That was live.
Can
That
I
was
do
live.
something? And I know you're going to hate me because we're getting crazy. Each of us give him one word, and he gives us 3 lines.
You have to sing it in your actual singing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And we'll give you a second to plan it. We'll even just sit here quietly. All right, I'm going to, you the first word.
I have
Any
to
word.
give 2 words.
All right, you get 1, 2, 1.
I get to go first.
Yeah, just one word.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
But don't be crazy. Let's get him.
right.
Be a little crazy. But
Anus.
Jesus Christ.
This is gonna be super weird. Multiple sclerosis.
That's a lot.
Do they have to be in a row?
You gotta make up
Chevy.
your own song.
Yeah, there you go. That's a friendly one.
If
That's a
you
friendly
can't
one.
do it, I can do it.
Should we give him real ones?
No, I think this is the best. And then we all make up our own.
Any country singer can rhyme anus and Chevy together.
Yeah.
And throw multiple sclerosis in there. Like
Can
they
you even
do
say
it.
multiple
That's it.
sclerosis?
Multiple sclerosis? Yeah.
I can't.
You're lucky I didn't say Muhammad Ali,
Oh my
motherfucker.
God.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, let's. You,
Driving in my Chevy, felt my anus a little itchy. Went to the doctor, had multiple sclerosis.
Jesus Christ.
That was really fucking
That
good.
was actually.
That's a top tier song, bro. Where you at, Justin?
That was actually.
Oh
yo,
my
he's
God.
gonna hate us after this. This is why we don't drink.
I think if you had a guitar while you were doing that, we'd be interviewing
All right, do you want
You
to
know what I don't have?
a guitar.
But you know what I do have?
multiple sclerosis?
Multiple sclerosis.
All right, this is getting bad, but I'm in it now. Ready?
love this.
I drove a Chevy, then I got divorced. She took that too. So pretty much she put a dildo in my anus too. It would be easier to deal with multiple sclerosis than this.
Justin, where you at, dog? we got songs for days, bro.
Oh boy.
Yo, that might go viral.
Oh my God.
All right, you're up.
You got me. I have to include you guys in all my upcoming
Would you like
co-writes.
to put your song in the mix?
No, I just brought scotch down, dude.
He's like, I brought the blue.
About the booze.
Oh my God. Oh, it's the wrong one.
Oh, fuck.
I'll just drink it.
It's okay, just drink it.
It's cool. It's all going to the same place.
You're gonna sing for us? All right, let's give him real words. We gave the other
Just
one.
did.
No,
I
those-
did a full song.
I did too.
Oh my God.
I'm writing the chorus in my head.
Me too. Are we famous?
Ding,
might
ding,
be.
ding.
Hey, we don't need you.
Lord.
Get out of here. Get out.
got like the boombox on your shoulder.
No, let's give him a real word.
Oh
Come
my
on, that's a
gosh.
lot of weird shit. Anus,
He's also not a battle rapper, dude. You don't just give him words.
Chevy, divorce,
Those rhyme.
girl. Go ahead. Chevy, divorce, girl. Those are easy.
divorce-
Those like that's what. Oh no, Chevy, divorce, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
dog.
That's a country song.
That's every country.
That might be number one. I haven't even sang yet.
Marlboro Resin.
I think we're onto something.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I think it is.
I got fucking nothing, but she like.
All right, just show us your voice.
My girl took the dog in the divorce, and
No.
she took my Chevy that I sleep
You can
in.
take the truck, but you can't take the dogs.
That's see.
Take the truck, but you can't take the dogs.
Say it loud and proud with your voice, dog.
You can take the.
Take the truck, but you can't take the dogs. I don't know.
There you go. He hit it
It's
hard.
better than us.
When's your next show?
I'll be up at the.
Do you regret agreeing to this?
No, listen. It's all about you've gotta be willing to get uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable in the shirt you got me.
Well, you're not used to looking that good.
Bro, are you kidding me? I already have my phone at 75 DMs. They're like, yo, are you Justin?
Shirt makes you look.
Are you Justin Federico? Like, si se puede, tú sabes, de ser Federico, mamá mía. ¿A dónde tú estás? Me hace el merengue tú.
Federico, I was like, where's the
Yo estoy Justin Federico, pero mira, the Chevy in the truck. Like, what are you, bro? Can you do some bachata for us?
Name like that.
Can you sing? Do you believe in flat Earth?
Wait. What nationality actually are you?
Wait, what?
What nationality actually are
We're
you?
all over the place.
So,
We are, but Federico, dude.
Yeah, that's actually
literally,
facts. I like
I'm
that question.
so I'm actually Italian and Irish,
Okay.
and then on my mom's side,
So you
I'm
also
not
have a huge
entirely
cock.
sure.
Peacock used to yell at me for this shit.
It's normal, dude. Irish people have big cocks.
Pero todo el señor también porque tu nombre es Federico.
I'm only 25% Irish,
I'm sorry.
and I won't answer the rest of that question.
you should be thankful.
25% of it
This is
is,
why
yeah.
you shouldn't be drinking, dude. You can't handle a show. But si se puede, tú sabes. No, serious question. When is your next show? If somebody wants to come see you
Oh my God!
at Smith's Tavern
if they
and
haven't
Parlay.
if they haven't canceled me already,
No, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna post this till after.
We're not live.
they're like, "Oh my God, what have we done?"
My mom's one of the people watching live. Hi, Mom. I was kidding about Uncle Muhammad Atta.
That Justin. Oh my God!
Yeah, while we're on the topic, I can probably get a third viewer here.
Yeah, so we're live on 3 people. One's here. Next one, Lucas, add us on the 5 view.
Oh boy! I'll be up at the Downtown Grill in Wolfboro,
Okay.
and then I will be. I gotta check. I don't even know where I am. Downtown Grill. We got a private party.
While he's looking,
I've got
I
a
will
private
say,
party this weekend.
like, all time.
Kindred Market in Springfield,
Okay.
Vermont. So
I just gave him the clean it up look. We're gonna try to be good for 5
I will
minutes.
say, while he's looking at his schedule, all time, this dude fucking travels. People used to ask me all the time, like, "Hey, why do you travel so far for the podcast?" Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, because I love it. I love doing it. This motherfucker, he'll be up in fucking, what's the place called? Macree's?
Concord.
Concord?
That's right by my house, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right by your house. But then you're also traveling all the way down. I work in Foxborough, Massachusetts. He's traveling down 2 miles away to the fucking Red Rooster.
Red Roof,
One of
eh?
my favorite spots.
And
No, Red Rooster.
Also, I'm a
shit, I
terrible.
heard about the Red
I'm
Rooster, it's fire.
I'm a
It is,
terrible friend for never attending those. But he literally is
You are,
2
and I
miles.
know it.
And
And I know it.
I promise you, I'll be there. It's very hard to make it work with the girlfriend, but we will make it work, and we will be
Also,
there. I promise.
They're actually, it's worth
It's-
it's worth stopping and vape.
It-
Jen
it's
does a
a-
great
I
job.
also heard that you're gonna be doing once a month at the place in Hamburg called Smith's Tavern.
We're hammering out the details of the contract
Oh,
right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I definitely want to.
So I'm really close with the owner there, and
I heard he's a very reasonable guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want an airplane in your house. Who makes your shirts? We'll give him a shout out.
Yeah,
Who makes your shirts?
DJ Custom Clothing over in, I think he's in Wyndham.
Oh, right,
Right
local.
on, right on 28.
Okay.
So short, but cool story. I used to, growing up playing hockey, I played goalie. I was
No
like
shit.
a year or two behind DJ, and his family owned the Andover Hockey Shop. So when we went to buy
Were they
equipment, I think they were.
Yeah.
I think they were. That's how they appear now.
I mean, you
right?
said they owned an Andover hockey shop. You said like three things that are white in one sentence. Andover, white. Hockey, white. Shop. What? Black people don't shop.
Well, it wasn't shop with an E.
Chopin.
Oh, a shot.
So I mean that like that's
Oh, it was a shoppy.
shop with an E is like
Gourmet.
like if you had any doubt,
They live in a cul-de-sac.
Definitely.
I don't know, but DJ does really well, I think.
I love that. Anyway, DJ, we're obviously joking.
Yeah,
The shirts are fire.
I
was
used to have
saw
all of
Rockies and I
his,
was like, yo, these are sick. I'm not kidding.
all of his like seconds because there was a time when I wasn't as big as I am now, and I would
sorry.
get like his previous year's equipment would fit me.
Sloppy
the following
seconds?
year. Sort of, yeah. Yeah, I didn't
I'm
get it. I
sorry.
didn't get not MS. You're sorry. I didn't get MRSA. I didn't get MRSA or anything like that. Staff or anything like that. So
You got ringworm? You rolled around the mats, didn't you?
no,
No, you just became a
no,
man.
I was never a wrestler. Football, hockey, baseball,
Can I stray away from us for 1 second?
maybe.
I'm so curious because this random motherfucker joined us. What do you do?
For work,
Yeah.
I tell people how much doors and frames cost.
That's what you do.
What does that mean?
Estimator?
Yeah, I'm an estimator.
No shit.
Where?
Building?
Are you gonna get fired if you say it?
No.
Me and you gotta link up. Because I sell
wanna
to
think
people
about that for a
the
second.
things that you sell.
I work
to
at
me.
Home Depot.
He's like, I am a bartender at Smith's
Yeah,
Tavern.
I oversee that.
He said when he's on his deathbed, he wants Viagra, cocaine, Adderall, and a fucking weed joint.
Everybody's talking. That's a great way to die.
Can I ask you a question? Do you still do cocaine?
Jesus.
I've never done it before.
This is a good man to hire.
That's the right
If you want
answer.
his resume, you click here.
I'm not opposed to it, but I've never done it.
Don't click here.
I've never done it either
The right way.
since I got diagnosed with MS.
God help you tonight. You're staying at my house.
Another epidemic.
Gee whiz.
What's your favorite song that you wrote?
Beer.
What's
on
like your
it.
number one hit single?
That's a great
Well, we have
question.
we are
Who's we?
It has a really good music.
the team.
Me and you?
I mean, you can be on the team if you want.
I need a cut off. I need a cut off shirt. If you're gonna make me on your team.
I'm
I
I'm
won't
gonna
show
get you
off the
I'm gonna get
fucking
you a
arms.
spaghetti strap, and you gotta wear like a pigtail wig. Or something.
Sleeveless only.
And a ball gag.
Good. I might be pushing it, but
He's on him. He's like, yeah, I don't do coke.
Just a leather vest.
oh Jesus.
No.
No.
Can
so
we
I-
ask him a real question? What's your favorite song?
So I've got 3 songs. That many, 3 songs. That are
That you
gonna-
wrote yourself?
They're going to be coming out. Yes. Pour some beer on it.
Yeah.
Drink our way out of this. And last November.
Favorite chorus of those 3?
Man. I mean, you guys are the same age as me, so I think
How old are you?
I'm 38.
You old fuck. I'm 33. Don't fucking put me in that container.
You're past 30, so
Yeah.
you're old as fuck.
37, you fucking loser.
Yeah, you're old as fuck.
I'm 36, man. Tell me more about Sister Ruth.
Wow. Oh my God. So Sister Ruth.
In the milk.
No, we're kidding. Don't
No,
talk
this is
about
a real
us.
story.
I'm sure.
Sister Ruth. This is a thing in our school. Tell us what did Sister Ruth do with the garbage?
But his song that he loved the most.
Yeah, but hold on. This is a real story. St. Monica's, Methuen, Sister Ruth, milk.
So
This is a real thing.
I was there in 5th and 6th grade, so I couldn't appreciate this
Does she give
then
you
as
titty
much as I
milk?
did not. No. So Sister Ruth,
Uninteresting.
Sister Ruth, yeah, Sister Ruth.
this one.
She would, yes. Oh my God, yes.
Is it other people's breast milk?
She would separate the trash.
Yeah.
At lunchtime, she would
Titties
go
popping.
into because we were not competent enough to put our trash in the right barrel.
You're still not.
I just
Be nice, bro.
my
What a bully.
$8,500 a year for taxes, and my town took away the recycling, so it all goes in the same barrel.
Your wife
Same
definitely
barrel.
separates it for you.
No, same barrel. They took away the recycling,
Oh, okay.
so it's
Oh,
We're
all
talking about St. Monica's right now. It's very important.
so yeah. Sister Ruth would separate back before.
Did you ever drink a garbage
back
milk?
Not me. Not
Yes,
me.
you did.
No.
I did.
No, not me.
My parents wouldn't give me the 25 cents. So
Well,
she used
see-
to take people used to get milk every day. The rich people could afford lunch, and then get a milk, and they would like fuck this, I'm not drinking. It was like the milk one, like missing child milk. Like, that's what it looked like. And they would throw it away, but she would take it out and put it on the windowsill. And for years, none of us knew that we thought it was like the free milk section for the poors. So like we'd go and grab it, and then by the 8th grade, she'd be like, we'd realize she was taking them out of the trash.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, and we would drink them. Wow. You don't care. You just
Warm.
threw her-
I just, that's,
It was
Her
warm
finger
milk.
also pointed this way, so she'd be like, you.
That's,
And the guy would be like, what?
that's
I
honestly
just
too-
remember doing, I think it was Jesus Christ Superstar. on the cafeteria stage, it was like the stage
Can you
was
do
like
that
this
again
high.
for us right now, standing live? Hold on, I'm going to introduce you. Introducing live. We have.
I don't remember.
Just do anything. Jesus Christ Superstar.
It was like,
Clap.
you are like the light of the world.
Go.
You gotta get up.
Matthew, Mark, you Luke, and John of the world. Yeah, remember that. You, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the gospel spreads good word. You know.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Yes. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the gospel is good word. Trot, 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 trot,
What
trot,
school? What
trot,
school?
trot. St.
What
Monica's.
school?
We used to do the
Okay.
fucking. I was a shepherd.
So me and you went to dinner one night.
False.
Do you remember this?
No.
Nope. Me and you went to dinner one night. We were walking out of dinner. I swear to God, this is a real life story. We're walking out of dinner. No, it was Catholic something.
Catholic
What
Memorial.
was the high
Central
school?
Catholic. In the midst of Lawrence
We're
City.
walking out of dinner,
Wait, like,
and this group of like 6 or 7 fucking
Good kids.
too old but too young type people, like they're in their like 13s.
So like
They look over and they see and they're like, "Oh, podcast guys," and we're like, "Yeah." And Charle looks and they're like, "Oh, we're in a Catholic sweatshirt."
Central Catholic.
Cedric Catholic sweatshirt, whatever.
I was,
and all of a
wrestling.
sudden,
Wrestling,
they
I
all
wrestled.
started singing the fucking song together.
In the midst of Lawrence
literally-
City stands a school we love, and will pure
never-
of faith and duty, blessed by God above.
I have
Speeded
never-
onward.
It was the weirdest shit ever. Like, we walked out.
We're
and they-
here celebrating a country artist, and you're talking about Jerry.
Oh, that's
Epstein.
my dog. But he ain't Diddy. He didn't get invited to the parties.
How do you
Did
know?
you?
What do you think about Diddy?
Good
both
guy,
of you.
bad parties.
Both of you.
You go
Jay.
first. You go first.
Okay, you first.
I'll go first.
You're gonna be tagged in this. You're gonna get fired. Just so you know.
That's fine. That's fine. They don't check social media.
Yeah, that's what Amazon said. Joey's gone.
They
Fired for
So my
something.
buddy Selly turned me on to Puff Daddy when I was a little kid.
P
Yeah.
Diddy.
Yeah.
Puff
well,
Daddy.
Puff Daddy at the time.
Puff Daddy.
He puffed that daddy.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this
a
guy's
lot of people
great.
did.
And then now I'm just like, huh.
Do you think he did it with the oil and the touching?
Yeah.
I mean, baby oil is pretty. It's pretty slick. You know?
Do you think that Jerry Epstein and Puff Daddy had the same mindset?
No.
Do you feel like your job uses baby oil to hire employees?
That is a good question. Let me think on it.
So when you got hired, was one of the questions, what's your favorite baby oil? And you said Johnson & Johnson?
I did say Johnson and Johnson.
Okay.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There's baby oil all over my phone. I dropped it. Sorry.
I did.
that a Diddy party?
I did state though I wanted the organic Johnson and Johnson.
What's the
baby
difference?
oil.
Like the vegan, non.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Do you like fluoride in your baby Johnson?
It's cruelty free.
So,
so you think. So you think.
so you're living at right?
Yes.
Tell us about the smell in your room. Sam, this is
You
for
know, I appreciate that question.
you. And I'm going to tag you in this.
Am I allowed to swear?
You can say cunt, bitch,
You can
fuck.
swear all you want.
What's going on with the smell in your room?
Well, the smell, it does smell like cunt, bitch, and shit. It really does. It's like, it's terrible. It's real bad. I smell it 24/7. And I thought it was because I took a nasty like dump earlier, but it just stayed there. So I feel like everyone in the building is just taking a dump in my living room.
If you're watching live,
If it's live,
and you
it's
want to have
there.
sex with someone where it smells like human shit,
Oh Jesus.
he's your guy. Huge cock. Big one.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Intrigued you to do country music?
He woke up and
so-
decided he was racist.
That seemed
No.
like a pretty easy.
Dude, he's never going to talk to us again. You want your shirts back,
He
dude?
loves us. He knows
You want your
it.
shirts back? I won't wear these out in public.
We're joking. He's obviously not ready.
Takes mine off. I'm getting out of here. No, I mean, I think so. I grew up in a house where We listened to everything. My mom listened to,
Porn?
Jesus Christ, can you let him talk? You're worse than me this week.
So you got to understand that I grew up in a house that was like the 1980s, early 90s. So like
Have some more
say.
John
that was like there was
No porn.
no, it was like magazines or like that was it.
My first magazine was given to me by a child molester.
Jesus.
Swear to God. She knows this is true.
Yeah, I do too. There's a podcast.
I'm sorry.
It's a true story.
Yeah, I know. There's a podcast about this. Steve?
So
His name was Jerry.
Jerry. Fuck you,
such a
Jerry.
Of course it was Jerry.
Yeah, he convinced my parents. I used to come to. I was a baseball player, and he used to come
come
into
all
my
over.
restaurant, my family's restaurant, and my parents trusted him. And on the way home, he's like, "Have you ever got a blowjob?" And I was like, "No." I was 13.
And everyone wondered
And
why
then he bought me
Charles...
porn magazines and tried to get a girl to give me a blowjob. He got me one, but I denied because I was embarrassed.
Everyone wondered why Charles' glove for baseball was worn in more than everybody else's. He just came in all the time.
Jesus.
So that's inaccurate.
Well, that's kind of like counterintuitive because wouldn't it get a little stiff over time?
No. You lube it up. You fucking get
Aren't you
it.
glad we
I
asked
mean,
you a
unless
question?
you're putting that baby oil in the glove, I think that story might be bullshit.
I don't even
putting
know.
the
I
baby
can't help you.
oil in
I'm
it.
trying to help you, Justin, but like,
Seems like you've had an
you're
experiment
again.
before.
All right, let's count how many lines are on this wall. Let's go to the wall. This is what we're
Jesus.
gonna do to calm everybody down.
So country
I think it's
music.
50.
I wouldn't even, as much as like I play country music, I wouldn't consider myself to be a country musician. Grew up in a house where we listened to ABBA, we listened to B-52s,
Okay.
Bob Seger, Garth Brooks. I listened
Oh,
to
geez,
I
stuff.
listened to a lot of
Yeah.
country, but I also listened to, my mom was always bumping like Dancing Queen and
I'm a dancing queen,
Yeah, like-
wild and free.
That's where
Right.
I learned my dance moves.
So for me, it's more, the further I get into it, it's more about the art of songwriting.
Yeah.
And it's more about telling a story, and it's more about, some of the stuff sounds country because that's the way I sound. But, it's more telling a story. It's more
Yeah.
trying to tap into
Do you think
what
the
you're
earth is
feeling
flat?
and- What's that?
Do you think the earth is flat?
Fuck no. No.
No,
I haven't traveled, above 35,000 feet, but I've traveled quite a bit. And
What were
I think if you fly enough, you can kind of surmise that it'd be really difficult to make a convincing point.
That's what they make you think, dude. They put up the things when you
What do you
take
think,
off.
Jay?
There's a lot of conspiracies that I am
I do.
all
I
in
do,
on.
but-
That's not one
no,
of them.
I don't believe the government. So whatever the government says, I believe the opposite of.
I love
So
that.
if they say
This
the
guy
earth,
needs to come back.
if they say the earth is round, it's
100%
Probably
flat.
flat.
there's no way it's round.
It's the flattest thing ever.
It's so flat.
They say
Tiger
there's no
Woods
God,
would
there's a God.
never
It's
miss
like
a
so
putt,
flat,
dog.
it's concave.
So flat, dude.
Literally, like Tiger Woods would literally.
It's like a valley.
Yeah, it's unround.
when people bring
Square.
It's like an octagon.
Yeah.
when people bring that up to me,
Quite square.
I literally go to
I don't believe the government.
The
either.
most
Tiger.
unreasonable.
No, just Tiger Woods in his prime was the greatest dude. This motherfucker's shooting 17 under, and everybody else is at 3 under.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like, how are you so good?
Yeah, because
And
he
then
knew
you
the
look
earth
at-
was flat.
He's a lizard. He's
Ted
a
Bundy
if
was
the
shooting
earth,
people
if
too.
the earth was flat, this motherfucker be shooting minus 47.
Yeah, Tiger
Like,
knew
He
it
was
was
no.
Also, but yo, seriously,
I love
honestly, if the world wasn't flat, the Washington sniper, he couldn't be that accurate. The one that was shooting people out the back window.
What about JFK? Dude, it wouldn't have worked.
But the
'Cause
files
that took
just
a
uh,
came out.
90-degree angle.
Yeah, all the five.
He
9/11
also, I do
angle.
want to say one thing, and I appreciate you for coming on and being cool with this. The fact that you are a huge donator to the Joe Biden Foundation is awesome to me. I love that. Like, that's great. He's a big Joe Biden guy. You got a top badge on Facebook.
I don't know whether or not they would appreciate it, but the cause that I do seriously contribute to is the Pan Mass Challenge.
Love that. This is
100%. Apologies that I'm drinking and being
We're kidding. We're
crazy.
Yes, and we actually appreciate good things,
But,
and this is a very good thing.
But yeah, my brother-in-law, who I love very dearly, cancer has touched him directly. Cancer has touched me directly. Lots of friends, lots of family members that it's
Fuck cancer.
It's almost unthinkable the number
Yeah.
of people that we all know that it's touched. And the Pan Mass Challenge,
My father.
we donate every year.
that.
It is an important part of what I do. It is, not getting into how much we do, but it's an important part of what we do, and we're very happy that.
How
we're
can you
able to-
contribute to that?
Yeah, do you have a link?
So there is, that time, year round, there are a number of people that ride for the PMC. I do believe that the PMC takes.
Wait, they ride for it? So I need to beat them up?
the
They're
PM
down for
ride or die, baby. No, the PMC it's a bike ride. So I'm not sure.
I'll hang that at the bar.
I'm not
That's
sure the
probably great.
mileage, but so the cool thing about PMC is that it is 100% volunteer. So
Love
the weekend that they do the ride, nobody gets paid. The police doing details,
Free?
the people.
Good for them.
Hey, everyone's donating their time.
That's awesome.
The people that are riding
Oh, yeah.
collect donations. It all goes to research and treatment for people that are being treated for cancer.
And that's cool because
their
not all the time
families-
is it like everything. It's always like proceeds will go to, but this is like
Yeah.
100%. all
100
Wait.
Every dollar for dollar, everything goes
That's
to the
dope.
people
Good for
that
you.
need
And
it.
all jokes, I know we've been laughing and joking, whatever, but like that's a real thing. So
It is, man. I had cancer like 10 years ago, and
You had cancer?
I did. Thankfully, testicular.
Did they take it away?
They did.
You got a fake one?
I do not. My pants fit better.
you were
Yeah,
missing a
big old
testicle?
balls.
Yes,
One,
just one. Yes.
so can call you Lancy.
Lance, I mean, I should have like -1 on the back of my shirts.
Do you have kids?
No,
Can you have kids?
I mean,
You can still do it with one.
we don't have any yet, and it's
Right.
not from a lack of trying, so I don't know.
But on a real level, and this is me being serious, not discussing whatsoever, is like the sperm levels the same?
So the way it was explained to
I don't
me,
know how that works. I'm
Your
just
loads.
curious.
Are
the
they
way,
big or
no,
not?
no, sir, the way it
Let him
was,
explain this.
I think
Now,
we're all.
this
I
may
think we're all
be-
interested.
this may be very wrong.
I really want to hear this.
This
Let
may be
him.
very wrong.
Bigger
The way that it was explained to me was that
God bless you, by the way, for
No,
getting
thank you.
past that.
Thank
On a real note.
the way it was explained to me is that you're given 2 because it's sort of like nature's backup plan. So if a wild animal bit one of them off, you could still procreate
My
and make
bad.
more humans. If you have cancer
God bless.
and they
Makes
take one
sense,
away,
actually.
you can still
Lance Armstrong has
do the
kids.
thing. So,
That actually makes a lot of sense.
but yeah, for that reason, it's important.
Can you
to
give
me
us a
that-
live demo of how much you can still go?
No, I do. I want to say. I would like. What was you say you're gonna donate to P something?
Pan Mass Challenge,
PMS challenge. So PMS.
PMCC.
I hate when my girlfriend gets that too. No. PMCC.
PMCC.
I will. I'll say it right now. Can we get a link up where you can donate?
I'll send
And
that to you
people
guys.
can.
That's their
if-
shit talk. God bless.
For every
just joking.
for every
No,
person
I know.
for every person that donates up to $10,
PMF challenge.
Oh,
up to $10, I will match it up to $200.
nice.
Dead serious.
I'll
So if 20 people say they're donating $10, I'll donate $200. Fact.
so
But the link, got that, love that.
the way
I don't know
that
if you were just doing that for
my
me or
the way that
trying to jerk
my
me
brother-in-law gets on the bike, and it costs X amount of dollars for him to get on the bike, for him to ride.
Yeah.
There's a minimum that he has to raise to get on the bike. So we work it out so that we, eventually we'd like to be the sole donator to put him on the bike. We're not quite there yet. We need to make a little more money
I
to
mean,
be
life
able to
is
do
hard.
that.
It will happen.
But his team is Fat Tuesday. I don't know how much he'll appreciate me saying that, but I'm saying it.
Fat Forest Peacock.
Fat
I love
Tuesday. And
That's
so
so
I try to make it a point to donate enough that we can put him
Can
on
we
the
like live stream? So I have a bike, and I'll ride behind. Can we live?
So
I
won't-
have a
I won't-
Harley. I ride a Harley.
I won't ride.
serious.
I won't ride.
believe
a
Not
bike.
being a dick.
I believe you.
Can we like live stream the ride together?
I don't. So I'm not.
So I have a Sport Glide.
I'm not
19 Sport
involved.
Glide.
I'm not involved with it.
He's gonna be like, no, I don't want this September 11th fuck behind
He'd
me.
be like, these guys are a little too left field for me.
What do you mean left field? I'm not
I would say
gay.
more right field.
Right field, right
Right
field.
field?
Sorry. Center. They're a little too outfield. Outfield.
Costa here. Run.
No, so it's
Jake. It's just
I
Jake.
want to. So part of like the whole music thing, full circle, is I want to do big enough things that like I can make a meaningful impact with that and put him and put his whole team on their bikes and
If you can make your goal a bigger goal to like help the world, that's only gonna motivate you to go harder. And what is your end goal? And we're gonna end with that, I think. What is the ultimate? What is like your dream? How big does your dream go?
Probably to play at my wedding.
Okay.
We already got married, man.
I'm gonna hire him.
I'm in.
Oh, I mean, that's a big deal.
They'll play with you at your wedding.
He said, "When are we getting married?"
Private events. No, I think
Like, do you want to make it to the big time? You want to be on like 102.5?
world peace.
No kidding.
No, I
Big
mean,
titties for everybody and
Jesus
more-
Christ, dude. What is
think-
wrong with you today?
No, I think
Jesus
He
Christ.
admits it'd be
He's
good.
gonna yell. So he yells at me every week for being crazy. I get to yell at him.
I don't yell at you for being crazy. I yell at you for cutting people off. Big titties are great. Everybody loves them.
Do you like big
That's
tits?
how you feed the world. What do you mean it's like pig tits? Look at him.
How are you
He's a
gonna
married
feel
man. He
He's
likes
a
his
man.
girls' tits.
He's a man.
listen.
I like big tits on this jungle with my Chevy and ride, and I like
think-
to.
Goddamn big titties riding down the road. I
When
got my
playing the banjo.
Unfortunately, I lost my dog.
If you happen
He
to
hates
see
us.
pictures of myself and my wife, you'll be able to tell.
He's like, yo, she got big titties.
On
but I
that
ain't gonna
note,
say
I
it.
think we gotta end
He's
this.
like, I ain't gonna say
Yo.
it.
End goal, I think being here and getting a little crazy and having fun, but it's all in good nature, all in good times.
In the name of that.
I think
Yeah.
my end goal is to bring more people of
Color.
either side. Yeah, color. I mean, sure, color, not color. You know, pasty color, whatever. I think bringing more people together because there's so much, as silly as it is, there's so much divisiveness and stupid bullshit.
Dude, it's-
that like there's so much like dehumanizing of somebody because of the fake bullshit person that they believe is going to change the world and they won't. They just get a paycheck and they lie to you.
What they look like.
Bringing people
what-
together
yeah.
is the most important thing. Music is such a great vehicle to unite people. When you go to a concert, no one gives a shit who you vote for. You're listening to music, you're vibing
Facts.
out, you're having drinks, you're having a good time.
I think
You
the
know,
world's a
when-
little too tense lately anyway.
Yeah, like when you're at a concert, people are. If you're at a metal concert, people are moshing. Like someone falls down.
Like people even
you
like
pick 'em
Democrats
up.
sometimes when you're at a
It's-
concert.
I think that I'm
Just the worst.
I don't want to go too far, but like I'm fortunate. I have friends that are on both sides of the aisle. I have friends that are like on both sides of the aisle.
So like you mean I like down the church when they get married, you have gay friends?
Yeah, hell yeah. I
that's
have family members that are.
Do you believe in transgenders? Cut the show.
So
We will say it one last time.
I'm comfortable answering that.
All right. I like it.
I moved to New Hampshire because I believe in freedom. And I do believe that whatever somebody wants to do, as long as they're not harming another person,
Facts. I like that.
is totally fine by me. If you believe that you are trans, if you believe that you are a male and you're biological female or vice versa,
You should leave the country.
you should be able to do whatever you want to do. But where I draw the line is if you fuck with kids,
There it is.
Oh,
then
Facts. That's it. I love that.
I have,
That is
I don't
the-
mind that being.
Yeah.
I'll
Man,
die. I'll
adults
die,
can
I'll
handle
die on
it.
that
Facts.
hill.
I like
I'll die
that.
on that hill. If you
That's
fuck with
the
kids,
addendum
or you
right there.
fuck with people that are
Challenge.
mentally
Yeah.
inhibited or mentally challenged
Which
in some way or another.
Trans
I have,
people
I
are,
have,
by the way.
I have no room for people that
They're
take
mentally
advantage
challenged.
What is
of,
happening with him today?
of
I'm just saying, on a real note, trans people are mentally challenged. Bro, if I'm out in public and I say,
I
excuse
identify
me,
as
sir,
a country singer. I mean,
if I say, excuse me, sir, and you turn around and you got bigger biceps than me and you say, I ain't a sir, I'm a man. I got an issue with you, motherfucker. Like, I'm not changing the way that I was brought up. You look like a female, I'm gonna say, you look like, he used to be a girl. Look at that. You look like a female.
Were you a girl before?
No, dude, I was fucking around.
No, it's
Why
not.
does your card say female?
They just fucked up, and they refused to change it when I was
Like-
16.
I don't have an issue.
Prove it.
Jason David Rourke.
If you're trans, I don't have an issue.
Female.
But asking me to
I've been
change the
female for, like,
norms that I've
They
seen
won't
Since I was
change it?
16, dude. They
that's
won't
where
change it
I'm
without a birth certificate.
irritated.
I think in the whole scheme of things, if there's one message I can throw out there,
It's a penis.
Jesus Christ. Can you let him
Do we need a special camera for that?
in the whole
be? Yeah, we need a wide angle. Hey man, thanks for coming today.
fish
There's the
eye.
pay that we owe you.
fisheye. It's big. In the whole scheme of things, people just need to be nicer to each other, and
Yeah, they do.
I think that if you want to be a pepperoni pizza, then by all means. But listen, if I'm not trying to eat pepperoni pizza, if I just like cheese,
Honestly, that's
get
a
off
great
my
way to
ass.
put it.
Yeah,
You know,
stop
that's
fucking around.
That's a
that's
great
it.
way
But
to put it.
everybody should be able to do.
I have a gift for you though before we shut off. I'm gonna do this live. Origami gift for you. Ready?
Oh, Jesus! I know exactly
I
what you're
also
doing.
do want a
Cut
for
this
real-
now. Cut
What
this
is it?
now.
No,
I
no,
know
it's nothing
Wait,
bad.
is it to
No,
do
it's
with the
actually
one,
not
or is it
bad.
only with like
No,
the?
No, it has nothing to do. It's just a
actual
gift. I'm
origami.
just giving you a real gift.
It's a little
I
frog.
swear to God.
He's gonna frog it.
But you had to bring it to your next show for good luck, and if it's the best show you ever have, I just want a shout out.
And if you make it big, you have to give us all your money.
No, I don't want that. I want him to keep
I
it.
mean,
Yeah. Don't forget the guy that brought.
No, I would like.
I would settle for a regular spot on the pod, but whatever. I mean,
You want to be in?
I'll
Bro,
come
come
down
on
frequently.
down. You're welcome back
Is this a
whenever.
rose?
bro.
I thought you were gonna do the 9/11 thing.
This is called.
No.
I thought you were
opposite.
gonna do the $20 bill. with
Opposite of that,
flowers.
I'm just doing a regular fishing
Right?
boat.
You know what I'm
American
talking about,
Dream.
right?
Look at
How
that.
do you do that
It's a
again?
little boat. I like it.
There are two.
Shout out. Thank you guys.
flowers.
Love it. Great podcast. Yo, I was kidding about the 9/11 stuff. God bless you. Fuck cancer. Listen to my boy Justin. He's the best country singer ever. Jason, let him keep his job. Peacock needs to stop drinking. We out here. Let's go.
Thank you for watching.